Hey guys, welcome back to another Super Loopie Woman video. Let's find out why I'm in the hospital this time. So, I had some ovarian cyst rupture on me, causing me some pretty bad pain. So I drove here to my favorite hospital, because you're not a loopy if you don't have a hospital preference, right? So, here I am. I'm just waiting to get some more meds. And hopefully I'll be out of here soon. Love you guys. So, what happened? So, like I said, I had some ovarian cyst rupture on me, which really sucked. It was giving me some really excruciatingly painful abdominal pain. It was like shock waves of pain making me scream out. That's how painful it was. So I had came home from work that day, and I was actually on the phone with my sister-in-law, and I just couldn't stop like screaming, and for some reason I was trying to hide it from her. But as soon as I got off the phone with her, I ended up telling my fiance that I was going to change and then head right to my favorite hospital, like I said. So I live here in the Pittsburgh area, and my personal favorite hospital is UPMC Passavant. That's up in the North Hills of Pittsburgh. It is about a 45-minute drive from my house, but it's totally worth it because it's not like, I hate so much driving into the city. It's the worst. You have to pay for parking. Well, I guess technically if you go to the ER, they usually validate, but I'm just so not a city girl. I'm super suburban. So I drive out of my way to go to my favorite hospital, and they took care of me. They got me in. I'd say I got there about 8 o'clock, and I left at roughly, I want to say 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I managed to make it to work by 7:30 as well. So I'm stupid. I should have definitely taken the day off, but there's other reasons for that. So they did a bunch of blood tests on me, urine tests, you know, the whole normal stuff, the normal panel, CBCs and stuff. Gave me an IV, gave me some fluids, some saline, and then some pain medicine also. But because I drove myself, they couldn't give me anything too heavy. The ultrasound technician come down, and she gave me an ultrasound, internal and external, and she did find, sorry, I look like a nutcase today. But she did find a bunch of ovarian cysts and free fluid, which did show that I was experiencing ovarian cyst rupturing. I was really disappointed though, because like I said, I went home and they gave me instructions and stuff to follow up with my my gynae, and I had just had my annual exam. Like, I called them to give them the update to let them know that I had these ovarian cysts rupturing. Nobody answered when I called, so I emailed them and said, hey, I just had my annual exam. I have a history of ovarian cysts and endometriosis. I was just in the hospital in the emergency department for it, and they told me to follow up with you. I didn't want to schedule a follow-up because there's nothing that they can do about ovarian cysts. There's just nothing. There's nothing that they can do. The nurse or whoever responded was like, okay, well, I'm not going to tell the doctor since you don't want to schedule a follow-up appointment. And I'm like thinking to myself, like, if you would take a minute to look at my long health history, my long medical conditions and medicines I'm on and stuff like that, like, please tell my doctor. For her to just say to me, like, sorry, not gonna tell her if you can't bother to schedule a follow-up. Like, I'm not going to miss work and take time out of my day to sit down and tell her that when I know that there's nothing that she can do about it. It just doesn't make sense. So I'm pretty frustrated with that, but I guess it's beyond my control. right now I'm trying to find a new OBGYN. So if y'all live in the Pittsburgh area, let me know your recommendations. I do appreciate it. I do prefer UPMC physicians. But at this point, I'm just open. Wanted to give you that little update. Sorry I look like super exhausted. I'm just so stressed out, you know? Just so much going on right now. So much stress. But I'm thinking of you guys, and sorry I've been a little absent. I've just been taking a little time for myself. But I love you guys. Mwah.
Excuse me, can I please have some more pain medicine and a Big Mac? Please.